Live.
Hello,
Hello.
everybody.
Hello.
Oh, there we go again.
Oh, your voice song. So, gonna share this out.
Like you said, it comes and goes. I sound like a frog one moment,
It's
and then I
okay.
don't. So if I don't
Tina's
talk much,
voice.
that's why. All right. Well, if I do not feel any better by Friday, I have to go to the doctor.
Yeah, maybe you need a round of antibiotics or something.
That's what he told me. Yep, that's what he says. But you know what he told me I have? He thinks what I have.
What?
Did you ever hear the 100-day cold?
Oh, I think I've heard stories about that, but I don't know much about it.
Yeah, where 100-day cold is where you can have it for 100 days and it kind of lessens off and comes back and lessens off and comes back, is my understanding. I could be wrong.
Yeah, that's
He
three
thinks
months
that's what I
long.
got.
Yeah, and I forgot about that. I only
Mm-hmm.
heard a little bit about it, but have you looked it up or anything about it yet? Or
No, no,
oh,
no, not yet.
a long time since I heard something about that.
But I tell you, oh my God, Coda had me laughing today and my ribs hurt, and not from him making me laugh, but from coughing and then trying to laugh. Because I
Oh,
started laughing and it turned into a cough. I told Scott, "You swear my ribs are separated," but he said you can have that tissue that separates. It's natural. I didn't. Yeah. All right. Where is everybody? Come on. We're live. Where are you people?
well,
Hello.
it is 10:25 here. We'll wait a little bit and see. If not, then I'll just
Open your
open
gift.
it for you. What are these little fibers on this Posca pin that are coming off? It's
It's off
fiber.
the paper.
No, it's on the pin. The pin's brand new.
Yeah, but it's probably coming from the paper
No,
fibers onto the marker.
it's coming right out of the marker.
Oh, oh, then it
Yeah.
might be.
Oh wow, it is. It's like the tips, little
Okay.
fibers. That's all it is. The little fibers on the tip.
Well,
There we go.
oh,
It's weird. Hmm. So we just wanted to go live for a little while tonight because we want to craft a little bit and because Tina sent me some sort of a joke that I'm going to be checking out here in a minute. And she said I had to open it live while she was watching and the whole world was watching. I don't know what it is. A bug could jump out of this little box. I don't
no,
know.
it's not a bug. I wouldn't do that.
It could be a bee.
There's not
Heidi.
anything that'll jump. I promise you that. I wouldn't do that. Somebody did that once to me, and I said I'd never do it to anybody else.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they sent me one of those little
That was
boxes where it
weird.
opens. Yeah, freaked the hell right out of me.
Yeah.
So it's not that type of thing.
Okay. Just doing some marker work on some of these tags that I jelly printed yesterday.
Oops. Live the life.
Well, if nobody comes in tonight, it's okay this time, Tina, because I have somebody to chat with already,
Yeah.
which is you.
Well, if I mute all of a sudden, it's because I'm blowing my nose.
Oh, no worries.
Yeah.
No worries.
or I start having a coughing fit.
Where my party people at?
Oh, party. Party. Yeah, Coda was supposed to come this weekend, but I told Diamond no. I'm not up to chasing a 8-year-old little boy around. Not with a cold. He
Plus,
understood. Oh,
you
I don't want to get it.
about your cat, and
Yeah.
he's going to ask questions, and you may not be ready for all those questions yet.
Yeah.
I mean, not that you couldn't answer them. I'm just saying it's your.
Well, I don't think I'd get a lot of questions because he's like, well, it kind of his
Morning
not iguana,
still,
his lizard, his bearded dragon died, and they had that discussion.
Oh,
with
okay,
him about
yeah.
his bearded dragon.
Oh, well then, yeah.
Riley one that started crying. It's cute.
Oh,
I'm crying. I'm like, why are you crying, sweetie? When Diamond called me, because they told them about she started crying, wanted to talk to Nana. It's not like the cat had anything to do with the kids, anyways, because she wasn't a kid's cat, that's for sure. But it was funny. I thought it was not funny. It's funny, cute that she was crying and the tears were just. I'm like, why are you crying? Because she's your cat and you love her, Nana.
oh,
So cute.
oh,
So she wrote me a sympathy card. She says to Diamond, I need to write a card for a dead person. Diamond goes, excuse me? I need to write a card to Nana because she's a dead person. Diamond goes, Nana's not dead. No, but her cat died. Sympathy card.
Yeah.
That's what she meant. A dead person card. When somebody dies, you give them a card. And then Diamond goes, how do you know that? And she goes, after Kevin passed away, people were bringing cards over to Elizabeth.
Oh,
and
right.
Riley asked Elizabeth, why do people keep giving you cards and food? So Elizabeth says that's what people do when you lose a loved one, which was Kevin. Oh, so when a person dies, people give you food and cards? And Elizabeth said, yeah, sometimes. So that, except she didn't know how to word it. She needed to give me a dead people card, she called it. So Diamond's like, oh, a sympathy card means that you feel sorry for the person that's passed away or animal. Yeah, so I need to give Nana one.
Yeah.
So Diamond helped her made a card, and then she wants it mailed to me too. So Diamond said that Sam's taking her to the post office after school tomorrow so she can mail out her card. They have a post office up the road, and we need a stamp. I was like, why? Because I want it mailed to her. I want to mail it. She was bound and determined it had to be mailed. Because she was getting Elizabeth's mail for her after Kevin passed away.
Right.
There were a lot of cards in there.
Oh.
So it's like that. She goes, I said, she's no dummy, that one. She's smart. So Sam said he'd take her to the post office after school tomorrow so she can get a stamp. So they can mail out her card. That was cute. I told Diamond he could fake it. She went, no, what? Diamond's like, no, I said, yeah, never mind. She'd probably be the one that realized it because I'd fake sending the kids cards all the time. Diamond would stick them in the mail. She'd have them, and then when she walked to get the mail, she'd be like, oh, you guys got cards from Nana. It looked like it was addressed. I put a stamp on from an envelope. They wouldn't even realize it wasn't actually mailed. But do I want to use that one? Or do I want to use that one? Or that? Oh, this one. That one looks good. Okay. It looks good on that one. Okay. Mm.
Bright like a diamond.
Okay, I'm gonna mute real quick. So I'm dripping. I'm dripping.
Smile. I just want to have a good night. Hold up. Don't know none. If you broke, then you can't let him go. You can have anybody, any money, mo. Cause you a boss, you can do what you want.
So I finally have a semi appetite today. Okay, I haven't, had a really long, big appetite. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I mean I've been eating, but not,
Right.
like a
You still
sandwich,
even
you
sick.
know, cup of soup. So I said to Scott, "Will you make me a pizza?" He's like, "Okay." He says, "Put it in and put it to 30." And he goes, and I'm like, "Okay." Well, then he comes in, he goes, checks it, and 30 was too much. He burnt my pizza.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
That was crispy, kind of. I still ate it, but he's like, "I'm sorry, baby." He goes,
Uh-oh.
"I'm."
He done burned your pizza. Oh,
Well,
oh God.
they got the same pizza oven at work, okay? But the one at work takes 30 minutes. It's so old, they should replace
Right.
it. It's old metal
Right.
tape, you
It's an
pull out.
old one.
Ours doesn't take 30 minutes because Scott is the pizza cook in this house, not me. And when he went in there and he could smell it, he's like, "Oh shit." He realized, because he's never done that before, but it didn't dawn on him. For some reason, he told me 30.
I
So
got
now
to use my drying rack last night with all my jelly prints here. I was so happy.
I was teasing him, "You owe me a pizza."
Let's see. Where do I want to sit?
He's like, "I can make you mine." I'm like, "No, I'm fine." I still end up having this soup. It felt good in my throat. Hot soup. Okay. Ooh.
We'll add this color. There's so many layers of paint on this little canvas right here. I think this one turned out really cool. I really like this one. These were my brayer off sheets, and I think they turned out good.
Oh, I'll show you what I did. Oh, my. Woo! Sorry.
Whoa, what happened there? Come on, Madonna. Come on.
Oh man, I hate when that happens.
Look at that page. That page was cool.
That one.
Now go back to that shadow page.
Oh, that one.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
I like that one. I don't
the,
care. Just fill it in the black.
yeah.
That one's awesome, Tina.
The one I was gonna do here was gonna be different, but I did this. That's some images I bought. Did you see the email?
Oh, I forgot to tell you about that. I accidentally deleted them and I can't get them back. I tried. I even looked at
Okay,
my
I'll
junk.
resend them.
Yeah, I forgot to even tell you that last night or yesterday.
Here's one of them. The other one.
Oh,
I'll show you.
cute.
There, I got them. Where did I put them? Over here. I'll show you the rest of them real quick. You get this
Okay.
one,
Oh, that's cute.
this one.
Ooh.
So
Oh,
you
I
can
like
tell which ones go together. So those ones, the writing one
oh, I
together.
like those.
Yeah, those
Oh, I
5.
want those on vellum.
And then, so it's those 5. Okay, I'll show you them again. Okay, hang on, let me show them. We'll go back. Ooh. It's this one that I already colored.
Yeah.
And then this one I already colored. And then this one. And
Wow.
then this one. And then this one. And then that was one set for $4. And then this one. And that one. And that one.
Oh, I
And
love
that one.
those.
That one for $4.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But, so I did this.
Yeah, I definitely need another email, please.
Okay. And then I did this in Lucy's honor. Just simple. I
Oh,
didn't want to
yeah,
go too much.
that's sweet.
So it's got a rainbow. I just couldn't do much on it. So I may go back to it, but you never know. So I did that.
So she posted on not on Valentine's Day, right? No, the 15th, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Nope, on Valentine's Day.
Oh, on Valentine's Day? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Well,
The date didn't
you
mean
want
nothing.
me to open this box?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. All right. So,
Give me 1 second. Let me go get a drink.
okay.
My soda's empty. Wait till I get back. Because
Okay.
I'm going to start laughing. I'm going to need to take a swallow. Okay, I'm actually having a Pepsi. I've been drinking 7-Up. All right, I'm back.
All right. It says must open when you go live. I must be watching. What the hell? The heck is that? What the hell? Okay, there's 2 of them. Oh, what is? Is there something else in there?
Nope.
What is that?
Oh, I don't know. Probably it's a box.
Got headphone pieces.
Oh, must have been used for their box. Is there pieces in there?
Yeah, I'll show you. Hold on. I know what they are.
It was just a box that Scott's dad had.
Okay, can I read it?
Yeah, I'll read it.
Okay. It says, because I don't know what these are. It says, Teresa, thought of you when I saw these. For next time you tell me you're cold as I sit in my weather. His and hers nose warmers.
Oh,
Can you see my nose?
no, there you can. Now you can.
Tina, you made
Dad
those?
got them. He'd go to this. Well, he was when he could go to him. His like little mini class reunion from like middle school or high school or whatever, and they play games and they're like white elephant gifts. You don't know what you're gonna get.
Right.
So he's had this stuff on his couch forever. And when I was cleaning it, I opened it and I'm like, what the hell? So that must have been just the box the person used that made them and didn't realize there's
Yeah.
something in them. So
Oh, you don't need what's in it?
yeah, they're wrapped until the game ends because then it turns into a takeaway eventually. So that was Dad's one winning. I opened it and I'm
Oh,
like, what the hell are these? And then he told me. And then I read the note that was the original note that was in there. And I started laughing. And I'm like, Dad, can I have these? He's like, what are you going to do with them? I said, I'm going to send them from my friend Teresa that tells me she's cold. I said, who's in California as I'm in minus weather. So that must be just something that was in the box that the person
little
had.
headphone pieces.
Really?
Are they?
Just use them if you
Yeah.
can use
Can I
them.
throw them away?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
because they won't go to nothing I have.
Yeah. There must have probably didn't, the person
That's
probably
cute.
didn't
I'm gonna
realize.
save this forever, Tina. I'll show Sean when he wakes up. That's funny. That's cute. That's really cute.
Told you it wasn't bad, but I thought it was funny.
No, but you made me nervous because
I know. I gave it. I'm like, I told you it's something you say to me all the time. You literally said it tonight. I'm cold, you go. And I'm like,
I did. I said I was cold tonight. It has been a little cold for us lately here for our
yeah.
weather
Yeah.
because we've had the wind blowing.
Yeah.
That's where it hurts.
Yeah, I'm at 28 degrees.
Oh wow. No,
Yeah.
we're
So,
at 47.
yeah. See, that'd be nice for me when you have 28, or minus
Yeah.
8.
The
But
other
when
morning
I
we were
saw
at
them,
49.
and I laughed because one of the things because I came across cleaning this couch. Packer, there were like 3 pairs. I'm like, Dad, are you trying to tell us? Are we missing something? Stripper over? I don't know about. He goes, no. He goes, them are with one of those gay gifts from my party because they're, like gay gift from a party. Excuse me, Well, then it's this little thing they play at this little high school reunion. They're up in, so they're just gay gifts, like you know. And then I'm like, what the hell's in the box? And I opened the box and it said his and her nose covers. And I'm like, what are you doing with these? He goes, I don't know. I don't know who to give the underwear to. They're brand new. They had the tags on. I'm like, you have 3 granddaughters. I said, you have one granddaughter who have two girls that are this size. Because like Diamond, like she says, there's no way she's giving a thong to Allie, but there was a little pair that were like they look like boy little shorts, with their
Oh,
underwear.
right.
Yeah, they're that type. And then one was a thong, and then one was a little more in between a thong and a regular underwear. So Diamond took them. I gave him Diamond. Whatever she does with them with the girls is up to her. But I'm like, can I have the nose warmers? He's like, yeah, I don't care. Are you going to use them? I said, no, I'm going to send them to my friend in California. And Dad goes, why would you send them to your friend in California? It's warmer out there than it is here. I said, because she tells me every time. I said, not every time, but there's days. I said, I'll talk to her and she'll tell me, oh, hang on, Tina.
Oh,
I'm
how
cold.
cold it is.
How cold it is. And I'm like, and she'll be like, and she'll go, how warm is it by you? And I'll be like, -8. And she's like, oh, never mind. It ain't cold. So I said, I want to send it as a joke. He's like, yeah, go ahead. I thought that was hilarious. The other lady got the other box, the other ones.
Oh.
And you know where I'm talking, right? In the men department, that's that the lady's face. She turned 5 shades of red when she opened that, and it went. And she had a little note in there calling it something else. And the lady that received that box turned 3 shades of red
Oh my gosh.
because it was straight to hold the. But I told
Yeah.
Dad I would have been laughing. Oh yeah, this. He goes. Some people don't have a sense of humor because they're supposed to be gay gifts. They're not.
Yeah. Gag gifts. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you want to put, expect. And this lady, she had all these little knit things. Were funnier than hell. Like Dad said, then there was ear warmers, ones that were for ears.
How did he get there?
And then just, I thought it were funny. Whenever.
Yeah. I thought it was very cute,
Oh,
Tina.
just the teammate. I agree.
I mean, who would think of a nose warmer?
I know. But it's smart because when I go to my doctor's office real early in the morning and it's still cold, well, we have to wear our masks there still, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what when you have to wear your mask and it's cold, it keeps your face and your nose warmer because you're breathing,
Yep.
got that mask. So I'm sure a nose warmer would help a little bit.
I don't know about the bottom half warmer though. That's what Scott said. He's like, I don't know about that one.
I'm not sure about that one.
Yeah. But yeah, she had all sorts of them, Dad said. Ear warmers, nose warmer, the bottom half warmer, toe warmers, which was a little thing that went across just for toes and I tied on the top. Oh yeah, Dad said she made quite a few of them. And she uses her little leftover yarn from her bigger project
Yeah.
just to make these little. But I laughed so hard. My dad told me about the one for the man one.
Yeah.
And then the lady got it and she was like, oh, so embarrassed and like, oh my God. Well, why are you playing a game when you know that the gift you might win is supposed to be a gay gift? Because Dad has me go to the Dollar Tree. He had me go to the Dollar Tree because you have to buy one gay gift and one regular gift. And your chances are, so that means per person has to bring 2 gifts. Can't be over $5. So I bought toys for gay gift. I'm like, gay gift. I'm like, I'll hit the toy department at the Dollar Tree, So I bought like slime, something like that for Dad's gay gift. And then he had me buy more than one because Dad had to determine it was $5. So I had to buy 5 things.
Mm-hmm.
And so the person that got his gay gift got 5 little toys. And then I bought a towel set and pot holders for his regular gift. He said that went over well. The ladies like that one. There's more ladies at this thing than men. The one lady that got the gay gift, she was all excited because she's like, oh, I'll give these to my grandkids, my great grandkids. They'll like this. And they're like, David, you're only supposed to buy one gift. Well, you said $5. Up to $5. You can't go past $5. If you only spend $1, you spend $1. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, that's what my daughter-in-law said, but I thought I heard $5. But he hasn't gone to him for a while. We told him we drive him to him.
Nobody out there right now, Tina.
Huh?
It's hard to believe there's nobody out there right now.
Says we got 3 watching.
Oh yeah, I didn't even pay attention to that.
Huh?
Well, I guess we do.
And one's probably me. Because I'm on
I thought it don't go by that.
But I'm watching it on YouTube.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I see.
I can see the chat.
Mm-hmm. Never mind. I know what you're
That's one. So we have 2 other people sitting here watching that aren't on.
Yeah. Well, as long as they're watching, we'll still create. That's what
I'll be laughing at your nose warmers.
Laughing at my nose warmers. Yes, that's okay.
Now, what do I want to do? Oh, I got that. I'm gonna have to finish this. I
figure if they're there and they're watching, we might as well entertain them.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Or try to. I bet we
Mhm.
know them.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we do. Don't be shy. Say hi.
If I've ever done anything to hurt you or anything like that, forgive me. You can say hi.
Let's go with this one. Border roll. Border. Ooh. Brown.
Nice.
Which quote do I want? I love these little ones. Tina, you should get this set if you ever get a chance.
What?
It's the little quote from Art by Marlene. Her quotes, but it's in a smaller one. It's the I believe the Artsy Arabia ones. I don't have the front cover, but it's the Artsy Arabia ones.
Oh, I know I got one by her, but I don't know what it's called. So, due to the fact I've been sick, I haven't been doing a lot. I've been kind of laying in bed. I'm watching this Murdoch trial in South Dakota or South Carolina. The guy was supposedly murdered his wife and son, and I don't think he's guilty. The state hasn't proved it. They haven't
Oh,
found any DNA. The only DNA they found was a little slight trace of his wife on his shirt and the steering column, but it can be explained because he found them, then checked to see if they had a pulse, could got blood on him, and crawled in his vehicle and got some on his shirt. Okay, but they say he killed them for finance or because he was embezzling money from his law firm. And it was all coming down. He got fired on the same day that he supposedly killed his son, the whole 9 yards. But the state did a bad job. The professionals that are trained didn't follow through on stuff. Yeah. He had a different set of clothes on earlier in a video they had the day after the murders. He wasn't wearing that set of clothes and never looked for that set of clothes. Never checked his parents' house. Never, because he said he was at his parents', and when he got back from his parents' house, they found them dead. But they never went over there to check anything till almost, July that happened, September. Yeah, it was just nuts.
wow.
Yeah, so they never found the weapons. They're going on a Snapchat video that his son posted supposedly earlier on the day. But one thing with when the expert got on from Snapchat, just because the video was supposedly taken on Snapchat or posted to Snapchat doesn't mean the video was actually taken on that same day. You can do a video and then post it later.
Right.
Yeah. They can't prove when the video itself was taken. They only can say that it was put on Snapchat earlier that day. Doesn't mean the video itself was taken that day. They can't prove it. Yeah. They don't have the evidence. I have a feeling it's going to be a hung jury or not guilty.
You never know, yeah.
No life insurance on either person murdered. He did it because he embezzled money. And his son was in a big boating accident and that killed a girl, and they were being sued. So they think that's the reason he took out his son. Why would you take out the wife?
Oh, what?
Yeah, really.
Why would our Reaper go jump
Yeah.
in? PTSD.
They say that he had his son and wife come out there
Race into
to their
it.
hunting lodge, except Maggie told the wife, told the sister, yeah, his name is Alex. Alex wants me to come so we can go see his dad. And they're making a big deal out of that. She didn't go with him to go see his mom, but she wasn't coming home to go see the mom. She was coming home to see the dad, and the dad ended up in the hospital. They're making a big that. Why wasn't she with him?
Right.
She told the sister she was coming because when his defense asked her sister, when you talked to your sister, what did she say? She said that Alex wanted me to come home so we could go see his dad. So, was he in the hospital at the time? She did not mention his dad being in the hospital because they talked in the afternoon. She was at their beach house. He was at the hunting lodge, which is 30 minutes from his parents. She said she had to go back to the hunting lodge because they were going to go see his dad. Well, did your sister say he was in a hospital at the time? No. So you don't know if she had a conversation with her husband and said, oh, dad's in the hospital. So him going to see his mom, so you don't know if he ever went to the hospital. No. Did she mention she was going to see his mom? In her reply, the sister goes, Maggie didn't like going to see her mother-in-law because her mother-in-law has Alzheimer's and she doesn't know who Maggie is anymore. So she didn't it hurt her to go there because they were close.
Oh, that's what Teddy's having problems with.
Yep. You just have
That
to.
really pushed up daughter away.
Oh, yeah.
But don't they what? You mean Teddy could end up freaking out and not wanting nothing to do with her?
Yeah. Hey, you want to hear this one? My friend Jeffy, well, Jeff, rest his soul, passed
Why
away.
would she do that knowing her money's at jeopardy?
Huh?
Why would Teddy do something like that knowing that all of Betty's money is at jeopardy if she does that?
Don't know. You have to ask her
You know
that.
I mean, I'm not saying her, but anybody, Why would anybody do that knowing if they're going to be left money or,
But who knows why people act the way they do.
I know, right?
My buddy Jeff, he's gone now, but he had an aunt. His dad's sister? Yeah. Her husband was killed in a car accident at 24 years old. Okay? She married after him because they were young. She was young. They had no children. Her and his second husband had no children. He died years ago. She would literally call Jeff's mom house. Jeff's dad passed away 2 years ago. Not too long, but she called Jeff's mom's house half a dozen times a day and asked when David was coming home. Huh. David's the uncle that died who was 24 years old. Her first husband. She was stuck back in that era. That's how far she went back.
Wow.
She may not recognize Teddy as even being a daughter because she may be.
Right. Yeah. Well, that's like what she was doing to Teddy was when Teddy was there, she was like telling her to do her chores like as if she was a teenager again.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
It's just
the thing is, if your mother-in-law does not want to go learn anything about this disease, she's going to have this attitude. And you can't. You have to get educated. And sometimes you just go with the flow. You just go,
okay. She is. I mean, I try to tell her things, but she says she knows all about it, but I don't see how when nobody's ever gotten Betty diagnosed or anything.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I answered the phone with Jeff because Jeff was sick, okay? Jeff got cancer. He was at his mom's in a hospital bed. And the phone rang, and Nancy said, get the phone, Tina. And I'm like, okay. And I answer the phone. I go, hello, Johnson's. And this lady goes, can you get to, I don't know, I'll say Mark. I can't remember the uncle's name. And And I said, there's a woman on here asking for Mark. And she goes, oh, for God's sakes. Now, of all the times, and I'm like, so Jeff's sister gets on the phone and says, he left like an hour ago. He'll be home soon. And hang up. And then she's like, okay. She hangs up. And then not 20 minutes later, same phone call. And I'm like, what is going on? They were on the process of getting her in a home because she can't live alone anymore. And Nancy, with Jeff being sick, couldn't take care of both.
Oh.
So, the neighbor said she'd watch her, but they realized the neighbor wasn't watching her. Because she kept on calling, asking for her husband that was been dead for over 30 years. Almost 40, I think they told me. She went that far back in time. She don't even realize that she's in her 70s.
Ow.
Yeah. She thinks she's still looking for her 24 or 5-year-old husband who ran to. She knows that he was coming to Jeff's parents' house to borrow money, but he got killed in a car accident on the way home. But she doesn't remember that he's dead. She just stuck on the fact that he's supposed to be at Jeff's parents' house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So they can go way back and not even realize it. Or it could be like a certain person, too, that just puts them in a...
Right. Well, apparently it seems like she's doing really well when me and Sean go up there.
Yep.
I'm sure that means something.
Yeah. And who knows what hateful words were said between those women, and she may remember that.
Right. But, I don't hold Teddy accountable because I know it's got to hurt, and Teddy gets mad, too. Teddy's got a mouth on her, too. Bad one.
Yep.
Bad one, so...
Yep. And you have to, like I said, you got to bite your tongue.
Worse than mine, Tina, like 100 times worse than mine.
Yep. She has to quit. She has to realize this isn't my mom in front of me like she used to be anymore.
Right.
Yep.
And she's got to realize, too, that when her mom has little bouts of clarity, that she still can't hold her accountable for anything she says or does at that point either.
Yeah. The next day, she probably don't even remember it.
Right.
Just because Teddy remembers it means mom may not remember it.
Right.
And I'm thinking your mother-in-law has this aspect that this is all an act.
I think she feels that a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know if she's taking it 100% serious.
Yep. Like she's only doing this to get away with saying these ugly things to me.
And I know it's hurtful because her and her mom did everything together. They were always inseparable. They did everything together.
Yeah. But like you told me when she went up there to move up there and she started changing things, that's not good.
Yeah. Well, she made the one bedroom that was hers. I think what confused Betty was when Teddy moved into the bedroom, one of the bedrooms, that wasn't the room she had when she was a little girl. She moved into the room that I think her brother had when he was little.
Mm.
And and I feel that maybe that confused Betty if Betty's trying to go back in the past and think of things, If her mind's doing that. Oh, why did I put that away? That maybe, she thinks that Teddy's in the wrong freaking room.
Does she call Teddy by Teddy when she's telling her to do things?
I don't know because I'm never around ever around when them two are together.
Because, I mean, did Sean's grandma ever hire somebody to come in and clean her house?
No.
Oh, okay.
Betty cleans her own house.
Okay.
Betty
she may be looking at her daughter thinking she's a hired lady they hired at one time 20 years, 30, 40 years ago.
At one point, I guess, according to Teddy, at one point, Betty thought that her daughter was dead. And then at another time, she didn't recognize Teddy. She just thought she was some lady. But yet she has not forgotten me or Sean.
You could have won that game if I didn't leave.
So I don't know.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, it's hard to. But you know what? Scott's grandfather didn't recognize his daughters, and he thought Scott was 15, and he met me a year earlier and knew I was who I was. So explain that one.
Really?
Yeah, telling Scott to go mow the grass. I filled up the lawnmower and checked the oil. It's all ready to go. Grandma, have your cookies and your milk waiting for you afterwards, and I'll have your $10.
Wow.
Scott used to do that when he was 14, 15 years old. Scott's and I are 26, 27 years old. Looked at his daughters. He thought one daughter was his wife. Didn't know who the other ones were. I'm standing there, and he goes, "Hi, Tina."
That's what I'm saying.
I'm like, "Oh, hi,
Oh.
Grandpa."
Oh, wow.
And everybody just stopped because for him to even recognize me was weird because he only met me twice.
Yeah, wow.
And then Scott went out and actually mowed the grass because he's like, Grandpa told him to mow the grass. So Scott listened, went on and mowed the grass. Came in, he's handed Scott the $10. But then Scott was of age. Well, you grown a good looking man. You like women in the same comment he made to me at the first time I met him. He said to Scott, "You like big breasted women like I did. Your grandma had a good set too." Yeah. Yeah. So he made the same comment to Scott. Told Scott he could use a haircut. Scott always had long hair since he turned a teenager. And Scott said at 14, it was like when he turned 15, he started growing his hair out. And then, you could get a haircut, Scott. I know the last time you had a haircut is when he came home from the Marines. So now he knows Scott's an adult because he remembers Scott coming home from the Marines. Remember, you left for Marines, came back, left for Marines, long hair, came out of the Marines with short hair. You look so much better with short hair. You kept on going over and over it. But, yeah, so that's how it is. It's weird. They don't have an answer. Why?
Where are my little bitty scissors from Tina? Oh, there they are.
Yep. Fine beauty and ordinary. Yep.
Because you a boss, you can do what you want.
Yep.
Let's see. Is that the bestest one? Or is this the bestest one? Or is this the bestest one? Let's find out.
It's weird how the mind works. So
Yes. And she knows she gave me those coins. She remembered the next day.
oh. And 6 months from now, she may not.
Yeah, and she asked me what we went and did because she remembers telling me to go out and have fun with them.
Oh. What'd you do?
Huh?
What'd you tell her?
Oh, yeah. I says, oh, we went to dinner and, I says, basically just went to dinner, made a nice little conversation to her, make her feel just enough to make her feel good.
Yeah. She doesn't need to know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't really. She gave me a bunch of coins, and each of them are worth like $11 to $13 a piece, and she gave me like 20 or 30.
I put them away and keep them for James.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, find a little.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm keeping one of them.
Huh?
I'm gonna keep one of them, and that's my birth year that I found on one of them.
Yep.
Keep that one from Betty forever, because Betty's been in my heart too all these years. She's been like a grandma to me.
Yep. And give them to put some away for James, and he can pass them on to his kids someday.
Yeah.
Shauna.
He don't want kids, he says.
Well, I'm just saying.
I
And
know,
it's
but isn't it funny when kids say that?
yeah, they say that now and then it changes.
Yeah.
Because you know what I always say, it may take a different talk that to when you find a girlfriend or a wife. They may have a different story then.
Yep.
But then they could always say, "Hey, these were my great grandmothers." You know, that's me. That's the sentimental in me, though.
Yeah.
I hang on to everything because I have coins that my grandfather gave me. That eventually they will go.
I was stripped of getting anything sentimental of my dad or granddad.
I almost was, except my mom's cousin, because my coins were in with my grandfather's, and lucky he had them separated. I would have lost my coins. I got a silver dollar from our governor years ago when I was little, and Grandpa had my name on it. That was worth some money because it's the silver Kennedy silver dollar, and it was in a plastic case that had the state governor's little logo with it in his signature. Because I had him sign it for some reason. I was like, "Hey, can you sign my coin?" Because he's the governor of the state of Wisconsin. So it was signed, and then in the plastic casing, Grandpa put a piece of paper, Bugs's, so he knew it was mine. My aunt wanted it. My aunt kept my mom. Lucky my Aunt Penny. I have to admit, my Aunt Penny's like, no, that's Tina's. Her $2 bill. My $2 bill from my Uncle Chancey was there.
Yeah.
You know, and lucky my mom and my other Aunt Penny knew because my grandpa made sure Tina's coins are in here in this envelope. He had them in a separate envelope. Well, I wanted all his coins. They weren't worth money to mom's cousin, who's an auctioneer and antique dealer, told my mom they were worth $10. Give them to Tina. So my aunt thinks my cousin bought them. My mom's cousin when I got them. Because he knew them. Because Burton always said these were going to go to Tina. There's no value. He asked me years ago what the value of these are. Because they're only worth maybe $11. They ain't worth nothing. You want the $11? Here, I'll give you the $11 and give it to
Right.
Tina.
Right.
He's back to Tina. He goes, Tina's dollar, Kennedy's silver dollars, what's the value in this box? He goes, and it's not the value of the coin itself as much. He goes, unless so at the time you're talking, my grandfather died in 97. You'd go by the silver rate because it was a silver Kennedy dollar. It's not so much the coin, it's what you can melt down and with the silver and make something, you know? He goes, what's value in Tina's silver dollar is the fact that it was the governor of Wisconsin gave these out, and he had his little whatever logo, state of Wisconsin, in his name, and Tina happened to be smart and asked him to sign it because that's more value than that coin. So I'm never getting rid of it. Especially if everybody spent them. And they didn't, I got the original package with the governor's signature on it. It might be worth something. I've never even looked at it. I should, man, out of curiosity. I should, let's see. What the hell was his name? I have to look this up real quick. I got to see something.
Well, we've been in here about an hour, Tina. We're probably gonna call it, okay? But we can. Do you want to chat on the other way though, or are you done chatting? Oh, you're gonna go to bed. Never mind. Yeah, yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and call it, okay? Hello, Miss Tina. Tina.
What? Sorry, you cut out. What?
Oh, he says we're gonna go ahead and call it, okay?
What?
We're gonna call it. I'm gonna go ahead and.
Yeah, we'll talk to you tomorrow. I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah, I forgot you said that. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah, rest your voice. Maybe get a drink of water. Yeah.
Yep. You did tell me you were cold.
Yeah, you're
All right,
cutting it
bye-bye.
out. Oh, have a good night, everybody. Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.